Hello, very good morning, students. So, basically, this is the series of PYQs in physics of JEE Mains, correct? So, firstly, we are going to discuss the 40 questions, most important 40 questions in motion in one day, okay? So, few of the chapters, few of the topics like relative motion in 2D, okay? So, 2 to 3 questions are there, okay? So do not worry, okay? If you want, you can skip 2 to 3 questions which applies the concept of relative motion in 2D. You can do it afterwards when we will be done with the topic, right? Afterwards. So just 2 or 3 questions are there. Other than that, it's all fine, okay? So by solving these questions, guys, you will feel ki yes, there are a lot of varieties, a lot of basically concepts are same, but the way that the question is presented, it is little unique, okay? And by solving this, I can say for sure that mostly the questions of PYQs, they will look very easy to you, okay? Chaliye. So let's do it, guys. Aye. So question number 1, it is saying two persons A and B are located. So basically do this, guys. Read the question. Okay, you can pause the video at any time. You have the power, correct? Yes, thanks to internet. So basically you can pause the video, you can read the question, you can attempt it, and then you can see my solution, correct? So then you will learn more, okay? Instead of just seeing the solution, I don't think it would make much of a difference. So firstly, pause the video, correct? You can attempt the question and then see my solution, correct? So question number 1, it is saying two persons A and B which are located at a plane in x comma y, okay? So A is placed at origin and another guy is placed at y-axis, correct? Okay. So both of them are moving simultaneously, correct? In A is moving in y direction, B start to move in x direction, okay? So time after which they will be at their closest distance, correct? Okay. One thing is quite sure, that they will not collide at any time. Why they will not collide at any time? Because this guy moving over here, this guy moving over here, right? So at a point when he will reach over here, they will never collide. So they will be at some shortest distance, okay? A little topic which is related to relative motion in 2D, correct? So there are just 2 to 3 questions, okay? Correct. So let's do it, sir. Over here, there is a point A which is at origin 0, 0 and its name is A. So above A, there is guy B whose coordinates are 0, 10. Guy A, it starts to move with 2 meter per second. Guy B, it starts to move with 2 meter per second like this. As question is saying, right? Okay. So we will use little bit of relative velocity over here, correct? Okay. So stop one guy, right? So all of its powers will be just reversed and will be given to the another guy. Yes or no? So over here, the powers of B are given to A, which is 2 meter per second. So in relative frame, we can clearly see V relative is 2 root 2 because both of the velocities are perpendicular to each other. Yes or no? Correct. So we can say pehla point V relative is 2 root 2 meter per second. Acha, if they are perpendicular to each other, can we say that the resultant, it will be at 45 degrees to both of them, correct? So can we say this? Arey keh do. Correct? So this will be at the 45 degree. Barobar. So what is the shortest distance? If you want to learn right now. Shortest distance is, you can fall a perpendicular line on this V relative, okay, whatever that distance is, it is the shortest distance. It is the shortest distance. So it is the shortest distance. So basically questioner is asking when this guy will reach over here, है ना? Correct? So when this guy A will reach over here, correct? If he is reaching over here, they are at the shortest distance, correct? आइए. So questioner has already given the value of 10 meter from here to here, बरोबर. If this is 10, this is 45, can we say this is 10 cos 45? तो क्या हो जाएगा भाई? 10 cos 45. It will be, अरे बोल लो, 5√2 meter, बरोबर, correct. So we also know this, that how S relative you have to move, correct. So S relative, it will be 5√2 meter. अरे कितना मीटर? 5√2 meter. So now this question is very simple, right? Both of them are moving with uniform velocity. In S relative, it is also uniform. So which equation you will write? S relative equals to V relative into T. Time is never relative, at least in our course, in JEE course, okay? Einstein's equation says this, that time is also relative. You have also learned that paradox, right? Correct. Old age, young age paradox. So S relative, it is 5√2, V relative is 2√2. So time over here is 2.5 seconds. Correct? तो कौन से शहर चलें? हम चलते हैं आगरा. अरे कहां चलते हैं? आगरा. So correct answer of this particular question is आगरा. चलिए सर. Done बच्चास? Okay. You can always pause the video, so I need not to stop for you guys, right? You have the power. Correct. आइए सर. Question number 2. So there is a car starts from rest with acceleration 2 meter per second square on a straight line path and then comes to rest after applying brakes. Okay, ठीक है. Total distance traveled by the car in 100 is 100 meters. In knot is 100 meters. Okay, is 100 meters in 20 seconds. Then the maximum velocity attained by the car is. Okay, read the question. Done. चलिए. So basically they are saying there is this car whose acceleration is 2 meter per second square. Okay, initial velocity is 0, but after 10 seconds, sorry, 20 seconds, it is again stopped. It means what? There was this acceleration, obviously there should be deceleration, but question is not giving that, right? And he's asking what is the maximum velocity attained in this entire motion. What is the V max? Okay, आइए. So final velocity is 0. अरे वाह, बहुत दुविधा. So how to do this kind of question? So very simple trick is this, use graph. Okay, what is the universal graph? Okay, that is VT graph. That is VT graph. So can we use VT graph? आ जाओ. अरे आ जाओ, बिल्कुल मत डरो. VT. What is the area under VT graph, guys? What is area under VT graph? It is displacement. It is displacement, which is 100 meter. And let's say this is V0, because you are being accelerated and then after some time you are deaccelerating, right? Correct. We have no idea about time, what is T1, what is T2. Okay, but who cares, sir? Who cares? We have the power of graph. आइए sir. So what is the area under the curve, guys? अरे बोल दो. S, which is half base into height. अरे बरोबर. So it is 100, मतलब 100 equals to half into base, which is 20 seconds, and height is V0. Okay, so in one go we can say khach 10. So velocity is coming out as 10 meter per second. चलिए कौन से शहर चलें भाई? पीछे वाला कह रहा है कि let's go to some country. No, we are again Okay, going to Agra. Okay, so correct answer over here is Agra. Correct, guys. Chaliye. So quickly, let's move towards question 3. So there is a vehicle without passenger is moving on a frictionless horizontal road with velocity u, can be stopped in a distance d. Now 40% of its weight is added. If the retardation remains same, the stopping distance at velocity u is. Okay. So please read the question. Done. आइए. Questioner is saying this, भाई साहब, कि if this is some vehicle, बराबर, correct? So it is being stopped in distance d. It is being stopped in distance d. Let's say its velocity is u, and obviously if it is being stopped, then some force might be applied in this direction. Sir, force in kinematics, how come? Beta. So we are skipping the few because there is a very easy way if we can use this funda, which is work energy theorem. Okay, so it comes directly, right? If we are doing motion in 1D, it doesn't mean that we should only apply the concept of motion in 1D, right? Okay, we have learned that, so we should take advantage of that. Are yes or no, guys? अरे कभी तो कह दो. आइए. So over here final velocity is 0, over here final velocity is 0. Okay, let's call it as d prime. Arey, when let's say initially the mass of the bus is m, and finally he has given that mass of the bus is 40% more, it means 1.4 m. Arey, 1.4 m. So if this is u, this is f, this is u, this is f. आ जाइए. Let's write down the equation for first, equation for second. क्या time pass है, right? Let's do it. आइए. So for first thing we can write work done by force equals to change in kinetic energy. Okay, so clearly we can say that the work done by this force F, it is negative. So negative F d equals to final kinetic energy 0. Initial is half mu square. Oh. So FD is coming out as half mu square. Let's call it as equation 1. Okay. Similarly, we can solve this for this part. Why we have taken FF? Because questioner is saying clearly that the brakes are same. Okay. So you cannot change the brakes of a vehicle, even if more people or less people are traveling in that particular vehicle. Yes or no, guys? So we can write this in for second guy. अरे कभी तो कह दो, work done by F equals to kf minus ki. So final velocity is 0. It is negative f d prime equals to 0 minus half m prime u square divided by half m u square. Are yes or no? Khach d prime upon d, it is m prime upon m. Okay, so m over here is 1.4 m. अरे कितना है भाई साहब? It is 1.4 m. So d prime upon d is 1.4 m upon m. So d prime is coming out as 1.4 d. अरे कौन सा शहर बुला रहा है? हम चलते हैं बंबई, right? So let's go to see gateway of India. Done, sir ji? Correct. Let's quickly go to question number 4. So chaliye. So the displacement x of a particle varies with a time t as this, correct? Where a, b, alpha, beta, where is alpha? Acha, there is little correction. So this is alpha, hai na? Correct. So that's to negative alpha, correct? So that is negative alpha. Over here it is given that a, b, alpha, beta, all of them are positive constant. So what can you say about the velocity of the particle? Okay, so we know if x is given and we have to calculate the velocity, you can only do one thing, right? Differentiate position with respect to time. aa jaiye sir. So can we write ayyo? So x equals to a into e to the power negative alpha t plus b into e to the power beta t, right? Correct. Okay. So velocity क्या हो जाएगा? Velocity will be just differentiation of this guy. Are yes or no? Correct. So we know the differentiation of exponential, guys, right? So it will be, because negative alpha will come down. So correct. Be this e to the power beta t barabar. Correct. Okay. So we can see something over here. If we can take e to the power alpha t downwards and be this thing, correct? Okay. As all of the constants are positive, so clearly we can say 101% that this guy is increasing with time, correct? Okay. And as time goes more, right? So as time passes, the denominator over here, it will decrease. So the magnitude of negative sign, because A is positive, alpha is positive, so overall it is negative, correct? But as time goes, okay, so this denominator will increase. So overall this value will decrease with time, correct? So it is increasing with time, it is decreasing with time. It means what? That velocity is finally increasing with time. Correct? Okay. If you have doubt in this, I can give you very silly kind of example. Let's say V1. It is if the value of this guy is negative 100 and value of this guy, let's say it is 10. So what is answer? Negative 90. Okay. The magnitude of this guy, it is decreasing with time. So let's say it is negative 50, and the guy over here, it is 200, right? It is increasing with time. So it will be 150. Let's say V3, it is decreasing with time. So let's say now it is becoming negative 10 and it might have become 700. Very silly example without putting the values. So just to make sure, right? Correct. Yes. So you can see clearly that velocity is increasing with time. Okay. कौन सा शहर बुला रहा है? अरे, who is calling? It is Delhi. दिल्ली बुला रहा है. Delhi is saying what? Come and see the India gate. Are yes or no? Come and see India gate. जय हो. आइए. चलिए. Question number 5th. So a police party. Okay, there is a party of police. क्या बात है? So a police party is moving in a jeep with a constant speed v. Okay, they saw a thief at a distance x on a bike which is at rest. अच्छा, ठीक है. The moment the police saw the thief started at constant acceleration a. So thief has started its own vehicle, right? So which of the following relation is true? If the police is able to catch the thief. अच्छा, so police has this mission to catch the thief. चलिए. Okay, so आइए. We can say this. This is police. This is police. And this is thief. चोर. आइए. So over here, it is moving with constant velocity v. Okay, its initial velocity is 0, but acceleration is a in this direction. Correct? आइए. So let's do this, and the distance between them is x. बरोबर? Correct? So let's do it in relative frame. It will be very easier for us. Correct? आइए. So हम कह रहे हैं चोर रुक जाओ. So we are stopping the thief, and in relative frame what will happen? In relative frame what will happen, bhai sahab? So if this is police, v over here and a in this direction, barobar? Correct. Catch. So ultimately he has to reach this guy. ठीक है? आइए. So let's assign the direction. Let's say this is positive, this is negative. आइए भाई साहब. So can we write S relative equals to U relative into T plus half into A relative into T square. So what is S relative? It is X. And what is U relative? It is V. And time, and over here A relative is the acceleration, negative A. and t square. IA sir ji, wow. So there is a quadratic equation. Wow, 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 wow. AT square by 2 minus VT plus X equals to 0. Are barobar? Correct? IA. So now we can make the quadratic in time t. So t is saying, hey t, who are you? He's saying no need to scream, but I can say your answer, right? So by Sridharacharya method, we can say t is minus b. So this plus minus under root b square. Arey, what bhai sahab? B square minus 4ac. Put the values. So barobar upon 2a. See over there, it is a by 2. So 2a, a is a by 2. So answer over here, it will be a. Acha. So we know this, that v square minus 2ax, it is inside the root. It can never be negative, right? So either it can be 0 or either it can be positive. So we are saying, so this value over here, either it is 0 or more than 0. So what is the way to write it? It is this inequality, right? Correct. So we can say I. So which city is calling us? कौन बुला रहा है? So it is Calcutta. It is Calcutta. Moshik Highway. आइए सर, बरोबर आ जाओ. चलिए, question number 6. An object moves in a straight line with deceleration. Okay, whose magnitude varies with this? So basically it is deceleration and this is the magnitude. Okay, if at initial point the velocity is 8 meter per second, then the distance traveled by the object before it stops is. अच्छा, ठीक है, correct, ठीक है. So we have to calculate the distance when particle is stopping. ठीक है भाई साहब, आइए 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 आपका इंतजार था, आइए आपका. So basically we have to calculate the distance, and whenever there is a relation between velocity, like whenever there is a relation between if we have to set up the relation between velocity and the displacement, and where acceleration is variable, so this is the thing, right? Correct, we know this. So negative 3 v to the power 2 by 3 equals to v dv upon dx. Aha, very easy. Integration, right? We are the masters of integration. Sarji, what are you saying? Right? Correct. We are the masters of the integration. We love, we drink, we inhale maths, right? Aye. So at x equals 0, what was your velocity? 8. At x equals to x, what is your velocity? 0. Oh. So x minus 0 equals to what, bhai sahab? So integration of this will be clearly correct, from where to where? 8 to 0. Put the values. Sarji, put the values. Acha, I have already. Ayyo. So over here, 0 to x. So x minus 0 equals to, firstly we will put 0. It will be शून्य बटे सन्नाटा, right? And then we will put 8 to the power 4 by 3. Correct. Look carefully. 8 can be written as cube of 2. Barobar. So okay, so it will be negative 3x equals to 3 by 4, and over here, bhai sahab, this is शून्य 0 minus this is what? Negative 2 to the power 4. लिख देते हैं भाई साहब, क्या करें? Negative 3x equals to 3 into negative 16 upon 4. Shake. Arey, this will become shake. So 4. But remember, there is negative sign. So negative 3x equals to negative 12 and x equals to 4 meter. Barobar. Correct? So answer is 4 meter. So after 4 meter, this guy will stop. Okay? So kahan chale bhai? Aha, बंबई बुला रही है, सीटी बजा रही है. Okay, next question. Ball 1 is dropped from a top of a building, okay, from rest. So it is being dropped from the top, okay. At the same moment, ball 2 is thrown upwards towards ball 1, okay, with initial speed 14 meter per second from a point 20 meter below the top of the building. So we can assume that guy B is at the ground and 21 meter is the height of the building. Okay, how far will the ball 1 have dropped when it passes ball 2? I. So if this is a building, so there is this guy A. Array, who are you? This is guy A and this is guy B. Correct? Okay. So over here he is moving with 14 meter per second and it was at rest. Dropped, sir. Dropped. So this is 21 meter high. Correct? आ जाओ. ठीक है. So we are saying कि when they will kind of pass each other or when they will collide to each other, what will be the distance traveled by A? IA. So clearly questioner is asking us to apply relative motion. Barabar? Correct? We have solved n number of questions like this in our class, right? Okay. So we are saying A, stop. B, you move. Okay. So over here, when the guys are moving under gravity and when we are applying the relative motion, A relative becomes 0, right? Why A relative becomes 0? Because for this guy, G is downwards, for B, G is downwards. So A relative is 0. So the motion in relative frame, it will be just uniform motion. Barobar? IA. So V relative, it is 14 meter per second, correct? Upward direction. Acha. What is S relative? Are keh do 21 meter in upward direction. So we can assume this direction is positive and this direction it is negative. IE sir ji, IE. So we can write S relative equals to V relative into T. IE bhai sahab 21 equals to 14 into T. So T is coming out as 3 by 2 seconds. Are yes or no? Right? T is coming out as 3 by 2 seconds. So now we can go to real world, right? Asli dunya. We can go to real world. So this is real world. In real world, we can use the time, correct? Okay. Because time is never relative, at least in our case, guys. Okay, correct. So we can say S by A equals to U of A into T plus half into A of A into T square. Initial velocity is 0. So SA, we have to calculate half into 10 into 3 by 2 ka square. Okay, bhai sahab. So we are saying this is 5 into 9, it is 45 by this. So we can solve this. It is 45 by 4 meter, bhai sahab. Yes or no? So the distance traveled by what? Guy A over here. Kahan jana padega? So it is Agra. Agra is calling a lot. Very strange. I have seen the Taj Mahal still. Okay. So question number 8. Question number 8. Let's have a look. A vehicle starts moving in a straight line with the acceleration 4 meter per second square. Okay, with initial velocity equals to 0. ठीक है भाई साहब. After accelerating for time t1, the vehicle moves uniformly, and for time t2, the vehicle finally deaccelerates for time t1, eventually coming to stop. Thank God. Okay, the total time taken during the motion is 10 seconds and the average velocity during the time is 5.1 meter per second. Okay, the time taken by vehicle during acceleration is, ठीक है, टिक्के भैया टिक्के. So whenever this kind of question comes, okay, we should have the idea of VT graph. So I'm not saying, this crazy questioner is saying that it is being accelerated for some time, correct? So it is being accelerated for time this t1, barobar. It is moving for uniform motion for this time t2 and then deaccelerating again for time t1. Okay, so over here acceleration is 4 meter per second square. So what he's asking, ठीक है, and total time is this thing, average velocity is 5.1. the time taken by the vehicle during the acceleration. ठीक है. So basically they are asking t1. Okay, what is the value of t1? This is the question. So we know that this total time over here from here to here it is 10 seconds. It is 10 seconds. ठीक है भाई साहब, आइए तो shake 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 shake. This is how much displacement, and displacement, okay, over there they are saying average velocity is 5.1 meter per second, right? And time is 10. So can we write V average equals to total displacement upon total time, because questioner is saying this. So we can calculate displacement from here. 5.1 equals to S upon 10. So displacement will be 51 meter. Okay, bhai sahab. So clearly S over here is 51 meter. ठीक है. Okay. And then they are asking T1. खुरलेगा, चिंता मत करो, खुरलेगा. So over here, if we can calculate this velocity over here, we can use V equals to U plus 80. Yes, V equals to U plus 80. So I think we have to calculate final velocity. Initial velocity is 0. It is 4 and time is T1. Oh, it is 4T1. It is 4T1. ठीक है? So we know that area under the curve is this and this. So okay, if there is only one variable, guys, there is only one variable. Can you see this? आइए बताते हैं तुमको. S equals to area under the curve, which will be half into, because this is trapezium, half into sum of parallel sides into height. So half into sum of parallel sides, 10 and T2. Sum of parallel sides into height, which is 41. This is given as 51. Okay. There are no one variable, there are two variables clearly. ठीक है, चलिए. And then we want to calculate T1. So clearly we have to remove T2. हमने कहा भाई साहब, who are you to T2? T2 कौन हो तुम? So he is saying no need to scream, sir. I am T total equals to 2T1 plus T2. Clearly see T1, T2. बरोबर? Correct. So it is 10 equals to 2T1 plus T2. So T2 can be written as 10 minus 2T1. Okay. So this guy can be replaced by writing 10 minus 2T1. अरे बरोबर. अरे yes or no. आइए. So calculate, guys. ये पूरी मेहनत करा रही हो. This is half into 4T1 into 10 plus 10 minus 2T1. Okay. ठीक है. So it will be shake, that is 2. So 51 equals to, this is 20, so 40. Acha, this is T, na? So T1 is also there. So it is 20 minus 2T1, and over here you have 2T1. Okay, let's solve it over here. 51 equals to 40T1 minus 4T1 square. अच्छा, ठीक है. So they are asking us to calculate by using Sridharacharya method. Okay. So 4T1 square minus 40T1 plus 51 equals 0. But we know Sridharacharya method. Yes or no? So hey, So T1, it will be minus 40. So 40 plus minus on the root, it is 40 ka square minus 4AC. So 4 into A into C upon 2A. Questioner, I hate you. What kind of data it is? Correct. So it is 1600 and 16 into 51 into 16. ठीक है. 6 1 just 6, 6 5 30. Oh. So 618. So minus 816. Hey Prabhu, what kind of data it is? So So T1 will be 40 plus minus आपका अंडर रूट 1600 माइनस 816, सो 10 में से 6 गया 4, 9 में से 1 गया 8, 15 में से 8 गया, कितना बचेगा बेटा 784, 784, 784, 784 is this the square of 28? Should we check it? 28, 88. Oh, ठीक है, 8 to 16. This thing, 56, 4, 8. Oh. Thank you, questioner. I love you back. आइए. So T1 equals to 40 plus minus 28 by 8. ठीक है भाई साहब. So answer over here, either it can be 40 plus 28, so that is 68 upon 8, or it is 12 upon 8. ठीक है. So if we are taking T1 as this, khach, so 34 by 4, 17 by 2, so it is 8.5 seconds, or it is 3 by 2, 1.5 seconds. Okay, so but if we can see this, correct, there are some constraint. Yes, if we are taking T as 8.5 second, then see 2 into 8.5, it will be 17 already. So it cannot be 8.5. Otherwise, 2T1 is already 17, then T2 will also take part, right? T2 cannot be negative. So that's why one answer will be cancelled and this will be accepted. This will be accepted. So guys, please have a look. Little lengthy question. I hate you. आइए. So कहाँ चलें? खौल खा था. कहाँ चलेंगे? खौल खा था. चलिए. Done guys. आइए. Question number 9th. A particular starts from rest and moves a distance 2x with uniform acceleration, then moves uniformly over a 4x and then finally comes to rest after moving आपका 6. ठीक है. Under uniform retardation. ठीक है. ठीक है. Assuming entire motion to be rectilinear motion, the average of the ratio of the average speed over the journey to the maximum speed on its way. 2, 4, 6. So whenever this type of question comes, we have to call R graph. Yes or no? Which graph? VT. Array, VT's magical graph. आइए. शिक. बरोबर. अरे नो बरोबर, यस बरोबर. Yes बरोबर. आइए. So they are saying he is moving this distance over here. It is 2x, this is 4x, and this is 6x. बराबर. So let's call it as T1, let's call it as T2, and let's call it as T3. We do not know how much the acceleration is there, right? Okay. चलिए. So they are saying calculate the ratio of V average. अरे क्या बोल रही है? He is asking us to calculate ratio of V average to this V naught maximum speed. Okay. So V average, it can be written as total displacement. Okay. So they are asking this. So we can calculate them separately. So it is total displacement, which is 12x divided by total time. No worries. T1 plus T2 plus T3 बराबर. Yes बराबर, no बराबर. Yes बराबर. Okay. And V naught is V naught only. ठीक है. तो how to calculate this T1? अच्छा, ठीक है. We can write 12x T1 can be written as, see, we have to calculate it separately. So we can write 2x equals to half into base into height. So 4x upon V naught is T1. Over here we can write 4x equals to V naught into T2. So T2 can be written as 4x upon V naught. Over here we can write it as 6x. 6x can be written as half base into height. So it will be 12x upon V naught is T3. Acha, okay, so everything will get cancelled out. No worries, no worries. Chaliye. So now let's solve this V average. It is 12x divided by T1, which is 4x upon V naught plus आपका, अच्छा, it is same only, 4x upon V naught plus 12x upon V naught बराबर, okay. So V naught, V naught, V naught, it is same. So answer over here, V average, by sab V average, it is 12x V naught and it is 20x, correct. So khach khach 3 by 5 V naught by x, correct. It is V average, ठीक है. So now questioner is asking what is V average upon V naught. So clearly we can write it from here only. We can write it from here only, guys. V average upon V naught. Did I miss something? So over here, because dimension it was not coming correct. So it is x, x, x cancelling out each other. Barobar. So we can write V upon V naught. It is 3 by 5. Hey Prabhu, one option should be there. It is Bombay, right? Correct? Yes. Bombay, 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 Bombay humko jam gayi. Correct. So answer over here is Bombay. Okay. No option, no option. ठीक है. Question number 10th. Velocity versus displacement curve is there. ठीक है. Of a body moving along in a straight line corresponding, okay, the corresponding plot of the A versus X. ठीक है, we know this, okay. So velocity over here, it can be written as, right, y equals to mx only. So m we can see, acha, it is not there. It is not there. Let's say it is V naught. Okay. So it is y equals to mx. So V equals to m. M is nothing but V naught upon 100 into x. Correct? Okay. Over here, what we can write about this particular equation, y equals to, we can also see this is theta. So this is 100. This is V naught. So we can write y equals to minus mx plus c. So v equals to minus, अरे बोलो, it is v naught by 100 into x plus c. So we can say this is correct. So it in 100 you are reaching v naught. In 200, what would be your intercept? Your intercept, bolo, it will be 2v naught. Correct? Yes. So we have to plot the curve. This is v1. Let's say this is v2. We know clearly that acceleration is v dv by dx. So a1, if we can writing it, so it will be v, which is v naught upon 100 x into dv by dx. So it will be this thing only. Barobar. So a1 is coming out as v naught square upon 100 square into x. So just a straight line, correct? Okay. What is a2? What is a2? A2 is v dv by dx. So it will remain same, guys. It will remain same. And differentiation of this, it will come with negative sign. So negative v naught upon 100, correct? So this thing with negative sign, so it will come out as v naught square upon 100 square into x minus 2 v naught square upon 100. So over here slope is positive, intercept is negative. So our curve will be as this. If this is 100, if this is 200, so A1 it will be with positive slope, chic, correct, right? And this A2 it is having a positive slope but negative intercept. So it will, and you can see the both slopes, they are same, right? Slopes are same, so they will be parallel to each other. So this will be A versus X curve. Okay, very good question. I like it. Done, Sarji? Okay. Question number 11th. A bullet emerges from a barrel of length fala, okay, 1.2 meter with a speed of this, okay? Assume emerges, okay? So initial velocity of the bullet will be 0, right? Isn't it? So 0 velocity and final is 640, okay? Assuming constant acceleration, thank you. The approximate time that it will spend in the barrel after the gun is fired. Why are you asking this? Okay. So S equals to ut plus half at square, correct? But A is not given. Acha, that's why you are asking. So V equals to u plus at. No. V square equals to u square plus 2as. Yes. So it is 640 square, that is the final velocity, that is 0, 2 into A into 1.2, right? So A is coming out as 640 square divided by 2.4, right? Correct. Oh Lord, big value. So after that, acha, they are asking time. Okay. How much time it will take? So V equals to u plus at, khatam. So final velocity 640, 0 plus 640 square upon 2.4 into t. So this is what they are asking, guys. So 640 into 640 upon 2.4 into t. Shake. So answer is coming out as 2.4 upon 640 equals to t. Yes. Oh Lord, why are you making? ठीक है भाई साहब, करो अब कैलकुलेट. अब क्या करेंगे इसका? 10 पावर -2, 24 upon 64, 12 upon 32, 6 upon 16, 3 upon 8, 3 upon 8, बरोबर? Correct? Yes? Correct. We are dividing by 8. Okay. So T equals to 30 upon 8. Let's write it at 30 upon 8. So 3, because 24 and then 60. So lagbhag, let's write 7 seconds. Okay. Acha. But there will be milli as well, because we have assumed it as 30. So 3.7 seconds. So they are asking the approximate time. Approximate is there, huh? So they are also assuming that the perfect number won't be there. So it is very close to 3.7 7. So answer is in milli. Correct. So answer should be Ayyo, Agra. Agra calling again. Yes. Correct. Yes. So correct answer is Agra. Chaliye sir. Okay. Okay. Chaliye, very easy question. Huh? You can see by just looking at it, right? So a body covers first 1/3 part of its journey with a velocity 2 meter. ठीक है. Second, next 1/3 part with a velocity this, and the rest journey with this, the average velocity. Ah, what kind of stupid question is this? So this is the 1/3, next 1/3. So you guys can take d/3, but I would recommend take dd, है ना? It will make your life little easier. Okay. So over here v1, which is 2 meter per second, v2 it is 3 meter per second, and v3 it is 6 meter per second. The average velocity 8 will be, average velocity 8 will be 3d, that is the total displacement upon total time. T1 plus T2 plus T3, uniform motion is there. So we can write 3d. T1, it can be written as S upon V. So bhai sahab, D upon 2 plus D upon 3 plus D upon 6. How we are writing this? Guys, please do not ask. Because S equals to Vt, so T can be written as S upon V. So that's how we are writing, right? T1 S D upon 2. So that's all correct. And now you solve. Why I should solve all? Correct. So let's solve it over here. It is 3D divided by आपका LCM. It will be भाई साहब 6. So 3 plus 2 plus 1. बरोबर. Correct. And D is over here. D is saying, I will eat you. Shake, shake. Correct. So 6 moving upwards. Oh, 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 oh. It is just 3 meter per second. Arey, who is calling? Agra. Agra calling a lot. Agra calling a lot. Okay. So, आइए, done. Correct, guys. चलिए. Now, a car moving along a straight road with uniform acceleration, it passes through 2 points P and Q separated by distance, okay, by a particular distance with velocity 30 km per hour and 40 km per hour respectively, the velocity of the car midway. Okay. So if there is this point P and if there is this point Q, I always take bhai sahab it as D. No worries, and it as D. Barobar. Correct. So they are saying that the velocity over here at P, it is Vp, it is 30 km per hour, and VQ, VQ, it is 40 km per hour. Okay. So with uniform acceleration. So he's saying, bhai sahab, do nothing, put A equals to A. Barabar. Correct. So we can say, let's say that over here velocity is V. This is what he's trying to ask. Okay? So we can write V square minus Vp square upon V square upon V2 square upon 2D equals to, we are just writing V square equals U square plus 2S, right? So V square minus U square upon 2S equals to bhai sahab VQ square minus V square upon 2D. Shake, shake. Okay. So it is 2V square equals to VQ square plus VP square, my dear friends. Yes or no? Okay. So V is coming out as VQ square plus VP square upon 2. Yes, yes, yes. I. So it will be root 2 upon, see, VQ is 40 VP is 30. So very good thing. 30 square plus 40 square, it will be 50 square, right? So under root it will be 50 only. Aye bhai sahab, so we can write 25 root 2 kilometer per hour. So answer will be Agra. Agra calling a lot. Oh bhai sahab. So student thinking, yeah, answer is always Agra. Beta, no. You have to solve. Aye. Question number 14th. So an object at rest at the origin begins move in the x direction with a uniform acceleration of 1 meter per second square for 4 seconds, and then continues moving with a uniform velocity of 4 meter per second in the same direction. The xt graph for the object's motion will be huh? 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 X t. Okay, so this is 4 second. Okay, and then it continues to move like this. So xt graph, firstly we can calculate how much displacement it will travel in first 4 seconds. So s equals to ut plus half at square. Initially it was at origin and at rest, so this is 0. So s equals to half into 1 into 4 square, so it is 8 meter. Correct? Tick 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 I. So it is 8 meter, and then after that it is continuously moving with uniform velocity. Okay, so whatever velocity he is getting over here, he will have the same velocity. So we can write v equals to u plus 80 by sub 0 plus 1 into 4. So it will continue to move with 4 meter per second, right? So in xt graph, if there is accelerated motion, we know it is a कौन बोला ए कौन बोला parabola. अरे कौन बोला parabola. And after that it will be just a straight line, right? Straight line with, because velocity is constant. So in xt graph what is velocity? It is slope. So correct. So it will continue to move like this. Okay, so this is the graph. Correct? Yes. And the slope over here, if this is theta, then tan theta, it will be just 4, because it is just velocity. Barobar guys? Correct? Let me check, is this thing is even still recording or not? Otherwise, okay, it's being recorded. I can see it over here. Can I hear the volume? चलते हैं आगरा. अरे कहां चलते हैं? आगरा. Correct, it's being recorded. That's great. And uh, so we can write y equal, So 3.7 seconds. So they are asking, okay, so it's being recorded. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, chaliye. Yo 15th. So a truck of mass m and a car are moving with same momentum, okay, are brought to halt by application of same braking force. Okay, the ratio of the distance traveled by car and truck before they come to stop. Okay, so if they have same momentum, can we write P of truck equals to P of car? So it is mv mv of truck equals to m by 10 into v of car. So shik. So can we say v of car, it is 10 times the v of truck. Okay, now what they are asking, ki if it is being stopped by the same force, so again, right, we will go to the work power energy and we will solve it, correct? So for truck, and this is for car, this is for truck and this is for car. So can we write it, bhai sahab? F over here, it is moving, let's say before stopping, let's say it is moving d1, and F over here, because same force is being applied, let's say before stopping it is moving d2, correct? So in one go, can we write negative f d1 equals to kf minus ki, so final is 0, so minus f d1 equals to minus half m into v of truck square, correct? I'm just writing it as bt. Bhai sahab, who will write again and again. So over here it is negative f d2. Similarly, we can write negative half into m by 10 into 10 times the velocity of truck square, barabar. So the ratio of distance covered by truck and car, velocity of distance covered by truck and car. So we have no other choice just to divide these two equations. So 1 divided by 2, you will get what, beta? F d1 equals to half m into vt square divided by f d2, it is half into m by 10 into, over here you can write 100 vt square. Shik. So d1 upon d2, so shik, it will become niche 10, so it is 1 upon 10, correct? Yes. So again, who is calling? Agra is calling. Who's calling, bhai sahab? Agra is calling, correct? Chaliye. Question number 16, the figure shows the acceleration time graph of a particle. Which of the following represent the corresponding velocity time graph? Okay, so there were options, but it was taking a lot of space, so we just cut it down to this thing and we can calculate it, right? Similarly, so VT graph we have to calculate. This is V, this is T. So if acceleration is just constant, so we can write velocity, it will be like this till here, and acceleration is 0, so velocity will become constant, and then again acceleration is positive, so it will be like this, correct? Yes. So that was question number 16. Thank you. 16th question. Aye, question number 17th. So a body is projected vertically upward with a velocity u from a top of the tower. Time taken by it to reach the ground is n times the time taken by it to reach the highest point in its path. The height of the tower is okay, okay, okay. चलिए. So questioner is saying this, you are projecting this guy with initial velocity u, okay, and from the top of the tower, let's say its height is h. This is what we have to calculate, okay. What is h? ठीक है. The time taken by it to reach ground is n times the time taken by it. Let's say this time is t1 and from here to here time is t2. So it is saying time taken by it to reach the ground is n times the time taken by it to reach it to the top, the height of the tower is. So relations are saying this, that t1 equals to n t2 बराबर. So n t2, n can be written simply as u by g बराबर, u by g, okay. And what is t1? Guys, if you can remember it correctly, we have derived this thing, right, in our class, and we know the formula for that, u plus under root u square plus 2gh upon g, है ना. So please recall this, and from here we have to calculate the value of h. That's it. ठीक है. So let's do it. g getting khalas. So u over there, u going over there. So u square plus 2gh under root, it is nu minus u, which can be written as u into n minus 1, okay. So that is u square plus 2gh. अरे बरोबर, okay. Now square it and solve it. उसमें है क्या? उसमें क्या है सर जी? u square plus 2gh equals to u square n minus 1, ठीक है. So calculate it. u square n minus 1 minus u square upon 2g is h. So h is coming out as, hey Prabhu, so u square taking common n minus 1 upon 2g, ayyo, u square n minus 2 upon 2g. Okay, where we should go? Did we make some mistake? Did we make some mistake? Acha, it is square, है ना. When we doing this square, then it is also square. So this is square, okay. So clearly we cannot do something like this. So just a second. Undo. So that is the maximum undo. Otherwise, oh, so can we go to the next page, guys? Acha. So I'm just simply cancelling it. Otherwise, it will be, this entire picture will go, okay. So let's square it. So it will be square. Now it's very easy, okay. U square plus 2gh equals to u square n minus 1 square 2gh equals to u square taking common n minus 1 square minus 1, right. Solve it. H will be u square, it will be a square plus b square, is answer given in that form, okay. A square plus b square, a square plus b square, so that will be gone, minus 2n. Acha, बेवकूफ बना रही है. So it is u n minus 2 upon g. Bum 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 bum. Which is the answer? Oh yes, bum 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 Bombay. Bombay हमको जम गई. Bum 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 Bombay. Bombay हमको जम गई. Correct? Okay. So answer for question number 17th. Arey, no Bombay. It is Kolkata because 2G is there. Oh, Moshi Khaibe. No wrong. This is correct. है ना? I missed that too. चलिए. Question number 18th. A bus moving on a level road with velocity v can be stopped at a distance x by application of the load increased by 25%. Okay, now it is the same thing that we did for earlier question. So d prime by d, it will be m prime by m. We have done similar type of question over there. So d prime by d equals to 1.25 m upon m. Shik. So d prime, it is this thing. Okay. कहाँ जाएंगे? ओग्रा. कहाँ जाएंगे? ओग्रा. आइए. 19th. A ball is thrown vertically upwards with an initial velocity u, reaches maximum height in 5 seconds. अच्छा, you are reaching maximum height in 5 seconds. What I'm doing? So you are reaching maximum height in 5 seconds. It means t equals to u by g because entire time is 2u by g. So you are reaching the maximum height. It is just u by g. It is 5 u bate 10. So u is coming as 50 meter per second. ठीक है भाई साहब, go on please. So the ratio of the distance traveled by the ball in second and 7th second. Okay. So okay. S and nth they are trying to asking us to calculate. S second upon S seventh. ठीक है? So it will be u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1 divided by u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1, right? The values are differentiated. So 50 plus a by 2, that means 5. Acceleration is what? 10. So a by 2 is 5 into how much second beta? 2. So it will be 2 into 2, 4, 3 divided by 50 plus 5 into, when we put the 7, so it will be 6, 14 minus 13. Barabar? Okay. So if we can divide the expression with 5, so it will be 10 plus 3, 10 plus 13, so 13 upon 23. 13 upon 23, correct. So answer is none. None of these. ठीक है? Okay guys, चलिए. A ball is dropped vertically from a height d above the ground. It hits the ground and bounces vertically up to the height this, neglecting subsequent motion and air resistance. It's v versus h above the ground. We have to draw v versus h. v versus x है ना? चलिए. So, or v versus h. So can we say this, that when this guy was at distance d, okay, its velocity initial was 0, tick tick tick, okay, and then when it is bouncing back, it will have certain velocity and it will reach to this distance, right, d by 2. So initially you are at height h. Initially you are at height h or d, है ना? So this point is d, ठीक है? And then your velocity is in this direction, correct? Let's take it as negative and let's take it as positive, ठीक है? So now you are coming down, ठीक है? And when you are hitting the ground, your velocity is kind of v maximum, okay? So this will be the curve. Why this is the curve? अरे बोलिए. Because v square equals to u square plus 2as, correct? It will be parabolic curve, right? You will, I think parabola is going on, so you will understand. V square equals u square plus 2as, this is 0. So y square equals to 2as, so it is parabola, right? Correct? आइए. Now after bouncing back, it will go to height d by 2, but over here at this height again your velocity will be 0, barabar? You will have certain velocity and then it will be 0. So when you are bouncing back, okay, your direction of velocity is changing from negative to positive. So your velocity will be something, and it will keep on decreasing until you come to distance d by 2. Okay, we can also calculate these velocities. The magnitude of this, it is under root 2 gd, barabar. Okay, and over here, if this is h max, we can write it as u square upon 2g. So again we can write what could be this velocity. It is shik, so this thing, so it is nothing but under root dg, correct? So this velocity initially it will be under root dg, correct? So this is the curve. Yes or no, guys? आइए question number 21. So a stone is thrown vertically upwards, ठीक है? When the particle is at a height half of its maximum height, its speed is 10, then the maximum height attained by the particle. Okay, bhai sahab. So this is something we do not know this, and this is happening. Okay, let's say this entire height is h, but we know the velocity over here at half of its maximum height, its velocity is 10 meter per second. Let's call it as u. Okay, and finally we know velocity is 0 meter per second, correct? Okay, if this is half of the height, it means it is h by 2. So clearly can we say it is also h by 2, correct? So we can write v square equals to u square plus 2as, final velocity is 0, initial velocity is 10 ka square minus 2 into 10, and s over here is h by 2. See clearly? So we are applying this particular equation from here to here, right? Correct. So but this distance is h by 2. So in one go we can calculate it. Bhai sahab, what is this? Sarji, what is this? Okay, so 20 10h. Okay, 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 okay. So h is coming as what? Bum 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 bum. Hey, no one is going to Acha, Delhi we are going as well, but over here answer is Bombay. Question number 21. Answer is Bombay. Aye sir. Okay, it's a very good question, I think. Okay. Two towns A and B are connected by a regular bus service with a bus leaving in either direction every t minutes. ठीक है. A man cycling with a speed 20 km per are from A to B, noticing that a bus traveling in the direction of his motion goes past him every 18 minutes, and every 6 minute we notice a bus traveling in the opposite direction. ठीक है, assuming that the bus travels with a constant speed. Okay, find the t and the constant speed of the bus. क्या कह रही है, आइए, if this is A, if this is B, ठीक है भाई साहब, आइए. So man, so again we have to apply the relative motion का फंडा. ठीक है. So ठीक है, we can stop one of the guy. There is this cyclist. We are saying cyclist, रुक जाओ. Okay. ठीक है. Okay. If it is being stopped, let's say bus is over here. ठीक है, correct, and the next bus is over here. ठीक है. So we know that time is non-relative. Let's say this is the distance between the bus. Okay, and in relative frame as well, the time it will be same. Okay, cyclist was moving with certain velocity, let's call it as vc, and the bus, it was moving with certain velocity, let's say vb. Okay, correct. So when we are dealing in relative frame, so all his powers will be given to bus in opposite frame. So can we write it in relative frame that v relative, it will be vb minus vc, s relative, it is d only, and time is t. Correct. This is the distance between the bus. Okay, so we can write s relative equals to v relative into t. So vb minus vc, ayyo, what I'm doing, so it is d equals to vb minus vc into capital T. Barobar. Correct. Now thing will be opposite. Okay, अच्छा, in every t minute. ठीक है. Okay, so ठीक है, no, but over here they are saying कि it is traveling in every 18 minutes, right? Okay, when both of them are moving in same direction, when both of them are moving in opposite direction, clearly the velocities will be added to each other, and the time over here is 6. So s relative is again d, so s relative equals to v relative into t. So d equals to vb plus vc into 6. ठीक है, आइए. Okay, and we already know that the bus passes all are leaving at this regular interval, that is t. Correct. So basically we have three equations, 3, 1, 2. Okay, we have to calculate, find t and the constant speed of the bus. ठीक है, आइए. So from 1 and 2, can we write vb minus vc into 18 equals to vb plus vc into 6, cut 3. So 3 vb minus 3 vc equals to vb plus vc. Correct. So over here 2 vb equals to 4 vc. ठीक है. So vb equals to 2 VC, correct? And we know the velocity of cyclist, that is 20 kilometer per hour, correct? So it will be 40 kilometer per hour. So what is this? 40 kilometer per hour. So either our answer is Bombay or Calcutta. Okay. And then they are asking what is the value of T. Okay. Correct. No worries, no worries, no worries. So correct. We can divide 3 by 1 equation. So we will get correct. This will get cancelled out. So VB minus VC into 18 equals to VB into T. 40 minus 20 into 18 equals to 40 into this, correct? So it will be just 20 into 18 by 40. So answer will finally come out in minute because we haven't changed anything. So answer is coming out as 9 minutes. Okay. So what is 9 minutes? What is 9 minutes in terms of hour? So we can say 1 hour equals to 60 minutes. So x hours equals to 9 minutes. Okay. So 6 x equals to 9 by 60. It means 3 upon 20 hours. Are you getting it? Okay. So finally our answer will come in R. So it should be 3 upon 20. है कोई भाई 3 upon 20? Yes. Finally. Answer is Calcutta. Okay. So please look this particular question 2 to 3 times. Okay. I think after that you will get it fully. This was the question of NEET as well, 2025. Yes, like similar question was there. Question number 23. Okay. A particle is moving along x-axis with this particular velocity. The particle is located at x equals 0. The displacement of the particle as a function of time is correct. Do not do anything. We can write velocity as this. Okay. Integrated. It will, we can write it like this. We can give certain respect to this. Okay. At t equals 0, the particle is at x equals 0. Okay. And t equals t, let's say it is at x. Okay. So integration of this, it will be beta x upon beta equals to t from 0 to t, correct? Okay. Acha, answer is coming in ln. Okay, so we have to take it, no issues. So if we are putting x, so it is bx minus e to the power 0 upon beta equals to t minus 0. So we can solve it. E bx minus 1 equals to t upon beta. So E bx minus 1 equals to beta t. Barobar. So after that 1 plus beta t equals to E bx. Okay. Call log. So ln, I mean to say. So ln, if we are taking both sides, it will be bx and it will be ln 1 plus this thing. So x, it will be 1 upon beta ln 1 plus beta t. Correct? Answer is what? This was what question? 23. So 23, it should be Delhi. It should be Delhi. Correct. आइए. Done guys? चलिए. Question number 24. A particle moving in straight line covers half the distance with speed this. The other half is distance covered in two equal time intervals with speed this and this. The average speed of the particle during this motion. Okay. So basically, questioner is saying this. This is D, and another D. Okay. It is in two parts. Over here, distance is same, huh? No, time is what they're saying. The other half of the distance is covered in two equal time intervals. So over here, t is same, है ना? tt, ठीक है? And the velocity in first thing, it is 3 meter per second. Over here, it is 4.5. And over here, it is 7.5 meter per second. Okay. So what are you asking? The average speed of the particle during the motion. No issues. Okay. But clearly, this is also D. Okay. आइए. So, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. So this is, we can write it as V average equals to 2D divided by T1 plus 2T, correct? Because entire time is this. So we can write 2D divided by T1, which will be D upon V1, which is 3 plus time T. Okay. Okay, so we do not know anything about T1 and T and T. So let's calculate it over here. Total distance that you are moving is D, and you are moving in two intervals, that is V2T, that is 4.5 into T plus 7.5 into T. So answer over here is 11, 12. So D upon 12 is T, but we do not have to calculate the value of T. We have to calculate the value of 2T. So 2T will be D by 6, barabar. So it will be D by 6, 2T. Okay. So DD, it will get cancelled out. So 2 upon 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. Let's solve it. So LCM is 6, 2 plus 1, go upside. So 2 into 6 upon 3, 2. So answer should be 4 meter per second. Okay. So this time we can go to Agra. Answer is 24 का A. Yes. चलिए. Correct? Okay. I hope you are learning how I am solving the question. So, right? Correct. Okay. And I'm talking to myself, right? So you will also talk to yourself. So, okay. 25th. A body is released from a great height, falls freely towards the earth. Another body is released from the same height exactly a second later. Okay. The separation between two bodies 2 seconds after the release of the second body. Okay. So can we say this, that there is some great height, okay, some great height, okay. We need not to worry about it. It's a very high tower, correct? Okay. So there is ball A and there is ball B. So they are saying what is the separation between two balls uh, 2 seconds after the release of second body. So if it is moving for 2 seconds, okay, you are releasing the first body, okay, 1 second earlier. So distance, so the for time a will move for t equals to 3 seconds. So basically they're asking you if a is over here and b is over here, okay, so what is this distance? Correct? Yes. I. So can we say this that desired distance S, it is nothing but S of A minus S of B. So S of A, it will be UT plus half AT square for A minus UT plus half AT square for B. Okay. So that's very good, questioner. Thank you so much. Both of the initial velocities, they are 0. So half into 10 into 3 square minus half into 10 into 2 square, it will be how much बच्चा? 5 कॉमन ले सकता है, 9 minus 4, so it will be, अरे बोल दो, 5 into 5 25 meter बराबर. Correct. So answer should be Kolkata, Kolkata, Kolkata. आइए, done. Okay, चलिए. So most of the question you will realize that after looking it you will develop the logic and everything will be fine, right? Correct. आइए, चलिए. Now what are you asking? The figure shows the VT graph for a particle moving in the straight line, okay, starting from the rest, ठीक है, the time after which the particle returns to its starting position. Okay, VT curve is there, moving the time after which the particle returns to its original position. Okay, so basically questioner becoming little smart. Hey questioner, little smart you are becoming. So let's extend it. Okay, so basically whatever this area is, okay, whatever is this area, I think this is 20, huh? So forget about it. This is 20 meter per second. Okay, so yes, so whatever is this area, okay, this area under it, it should be negative s. Okay, then only the total displacement will become 0 and particle will come to its original position. Okay, so s over here, upper one, can we write it as half base into height? Okay, and the lower one, can we write it as half base? Base is, we do not know. If this is t, this is 25, can we write t minus 25? Okay, into height. Okay, so if we can see it very carefully, if this is theta, this is also theta. Okay, so can we write tan theta, it is equals to 20, this is 25, this is 20, so this is 5, equals to this perpendicular distance, we do not know, let's say this as v, okay, and divided by this distance, which is 25 minus t, correct? Okay, so height is v over here, right? Correct? Half base into height, let's say this height over here is negative v, and we do not know that, right? So basically we used trigo to calculate that, because if this is theta, this is also theta, tan theta over here, tan theta over here, they should be same. This is 25, this is t, so it is t minus 25, correct? So I'm sorry, it should be t minus 25. Oops. Okay, So basically this distance, over here, it is negative v, and instead of this it is v upon t minus 25 because t is greater, right? Okay, so from here we can write v equals to khach khach 4 into t minus 25, right? Okay, so these two areas, they should be same, and correct, this is with positive sign, this is negative sign, so we are just comparing the magnitude. Okay, so yellow and green, so yellow equals to green, we are just comparing the magnitude, they should be same. So yellow one, it is how much, we can write it directly, khach khach 10, this is 250 equals to green one, it is half into t minus 25 into v, so it is half into t minus 25 and v is 4 into t minus 25, correct? So khach khach, it is 2, so 125 equals to t minus 25 ka square. Okay, when we are doing this, it will be 5 root 5 t plus 25, so t will be 25, t will be 25 plus 5 root 5 seconds. Now whatever it is. Acha, they are asking in points. So root 5 we can take a 2.5 type, if we can assume it as 2.5 type, let's see. 2.5 is 6.25, no, we cannot assume it. 2.22 23. Lagbhag 23, 2.3 we can assume. Okay, root 5. So it will be 2.3 into 5, 23 by 2, that is 11.5. So approximately 11.5. So it will be 36.5 seconds. Okay, so answer should be approximately, so correct. Answer should be Agra. Correct. Question number 26. Okay. Question number 27th. Have a look. Y is this, X is this, the speed of the object at t equals to 10 seconds. Okay. Vx, it will be 4t plus 6 at t equals to 10 seconds. It will be 40 plus 6, that is 46. Over here, Vy, it will be 2t plus 2 at 10 seconds. It will be 20 plus 2, 22. So now whatever is the answer. Okay, guys. So speed, approximately, speed is nothing but Vx square plus Vy square. So 46 square plus 22 square. Okay, chaliye. So let's solve it, guys. Then what to do? 22 into 22, 44, 44, 484, barabar, correct. 46, 66, 64, 64, 44, 6, 1, 1, 10, 1, this thing. 2116, 484, 0, 1. Oh, ठीक है भाई साहब, तो 2600, which is very close to, because all answers are very very far, so very close to 50. Okay, so we can call it as relatively 51, right? Correct. 27th, correct. Very easy question. 28th. Okay, particle at t equals 0, particle leaves the origin, moves in the positive direction of the x-axis. The velocity of the particle varies like this, and v naught ka value is given, and t naught is, okay, thank you, 10 seconds. Then the distance covered by the particle during the first 20 seconds. Okay, chaliye, let's write it in a nicer way. V naught 1 minus t upon t naught. Okay, so we can write it as 10 1 minus t upon 10, correct? So we can write it as 10 into LCM taking, khatam. So now it's a nicer way to write it, right? Correct. So V is 10 minus t. Okay, now we can write V as dx by dt, 10 minus t. Okay, dx equals to 10 minus t dt. Okay, from where to where? At you are at origin, kya at t equals origin, at t equals 0 you are at origin, at t equals to 20 seconds they are asking you, right? So integration is this, 0 to x, it is 10t minus t square by 2 from 0 to 20. At 0 it will become 0, at 20 let's see, 20 200 minus 400 by 2, 200. Oh, what they are asking? Acha, the distance covered they are asking. They are asking the distance covered. Okay, okay. We are so sorry that we have calculated the displacement, right? Okay, we have calculated the displacement, so we can cut it over here. Okay, chaliye. Same mistake you guys can do, right? Because 0 is the value, right? So you think so at what point velocity will be 0? T equals to 10 seconds, correct? So we know basically if in a given time interval someone is asking to calculate distance, please check that in that time interval is velocity is becoming 0 or not. Okay, so he's asking us to calculate the distance between 0 to 20 seconds, and in between, you know, at 10 seconds velocity is becoming 0, so we have to calculate separately 0 to 10 and then 10 to 20. Okay, so integration we have to do, no worries regarding that, but two limits will be there. Okay, so v is coming out as 10 minus t, so dx by dt equals to 10 minus t. Okay, so dx integration it will be 10 minus t. Okay, so we have to do it in two parts, 0 to 10 plus 10 to 20. Okay, okay guys, so at this is x, so x minus 0, this integration from 0 to 10 it will be 10t minus t square by 2, but the limits are different. Correct, so let's solve it. It is x equals to, when you put 10 it will be 100 minus when you put 10, so it is 150, plus when you put 20, 200 minus this 200. Okay, when you will put 10, so it will be 100 minus 50, barabar, correct? So it will be 50 plus so we have to take basically the mod of this, है ना? Whatever is coming we have to take the mod, otherwise the both answers they will try to cancel out each other. Okay, correct, and over here it should be minus, correct. Okay, so it is 50 and over here it is 50. Correct? Okay. So in total you are moving 100 meters. Correct? So your answer for 28th, it should be Bombay. Why we are doing the mod? Let's learn it. Because from t equals to 0, you are reaching over here, huh? T equals to 10, and we have seen that it is 50 meter, and then you are taking a U-turn, and then you are taking a U-turn, and then coming back over here, huh? In t equals to 20 seconds. Correct? So if we are not putting the mod, then 50 and negative 50 will cancel out each other. Correct? So that's why whatever is this answer, take the magnitude, this value plus this value with magnitude, it is distance. If someone is asking displacement, the net, we were here, we were finally here, so it is 0. Correct? I hope you're getting it. So answer is 100 meter. Okay? Correct. That was question number 28. Question number 29th. A stone is thrown vertically upward with an initial speed u from the top of a tower. Okay, reaches the ground with a speed 3u. Okay, the height of the tower. So can we say this, that velocity of the particle along the direction of rod should be same. Okay, so can we say this, khach 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 khach, this will be v cos theta and this will be v prime cos of 90 minus theta. Okay, so which will become v prime sin theta. Correct. So can we write this, that v cos theta equals to v prime sin theta. So v prime is coming out as v cot theta. Okay, I hope. Achha. So they have not given the options, but yes, that is the correct answer. Okay, chaliye. आइए, question number 38. A ball is thrown straight upward from ground with a speed of 20 meters per second. The ball was caught on its way down at a point 5 meters above the ground. The time taken by ball during the entire trip. Oh, that's great. It might look okay, this question is little tough, but believe me, it is easier. This is 5 meters high. So your net displacement is just 5 meters. Okay, A is -10, U is 20 meters per second, correct, because this is positive and lower one is negative. Okay, so can we write this, S equals to ut plus half at square. S is 5, u is 20, and they are asking the t only. So minus half into 10 into t square. Okay, so we can cancel out 5, so it will be this thing minus t square. So t square minus 4t plus 1 equals to 0. Correct. T square minus 4t plus t equals 0. So t will come out as 4 plus minus under root b square minus 4ac, which is 4 upon 2a, which is 2. Correct. So answer should be either 4 plus root 12. Root 12 can be write as 2 root 3 divided by 2, or 4 minus 2 root 3 by 2. Okay, so if we are writing like this, it will be 2 plus root 3, and over here 2 minus root 3. Okay, correct. So correct. So over here our answer is 2 plus root 3. At 2 minus root 3, the object would be over here, है ना, when it was going up, and it is taking entire time, that is 2 plus root 3, to come down the same displacement. Okay, so answer over here, it should be Agra. Okay, a motorbike starts from rest, attains a velocity of 10 meters per second. Okay, just second, with an acceleration of 0.5 meters per second, travels exactly same thing, guys, that we have done in a graph. Okay, now you can also attempt this question, and answer for this is A. Correct, like simple VT graph. Okay, simple VT graph, this, correct. Okay, okay, chaliye. So answer over here is this. Correct. So you can attempt it and you can check it, right? Correct. It's very easy question. 40th, a car moving with a velocity 6.25 deaccelerates with this. Okay, the time taken by car to come to rest. Okay, So basically over here, you know the initial velocity, you know the deceleration, right? So A is deceleration, so negative 2.5 root V, correct? You can write it as uh, deceleration because negative sign, that's why deceleration, and dv by dt because we have to calculate time. If we were have to calculate the displacement after which this will stop, then we will take A as v dv by dx. But over here we are asking, they are asking to calculate time, correct? So we can do this. So uh, dv upon this is v to the power 1 by 2. So if it is coming over here, v to the power negative 1 by 2 equals to negative 5 by 2 dt. At t equals 0, your velocity was 6.25, and so at what time it will be 0. Okay, so v to the power 1 by 2, you can write it as, in after integration it will be this, and it will be this, and it will be 6.25 negative 5 by 2 t, correct? 0 to t. So let's solve it. 2 into 0 minus 6.25, so ka root, so it will come out as 25 by 10, so 2.5 equals to negative 5 by 2 into t, correct? 6.25 ka root, it will be 2.5. Okay, so that's it. Solve it, guys. 2 into negative 2.5, so will be negative 5 equals to negative 5 by 2 into t. So t will come out as 2 seconds. Correct? Okay. So answer over here, it will be Agra. So finally, my target was this only, to make this happen under 2.5 hours. So approximately we are able to finish it on time. Okay. So I hope you have learned something new from this. Thank you so much. Namaskar. Thank you.